Breaking: Coco Gauff shocks the world. $20 million in 5 hours? Her Oprah Podcast response explained. When Oprah Winfrey speaks, the world listens. When Coco Gauff speaks, the world reacts. But when both women sit across from each other, under golden studio lights, with millions watching live and millions more ready to replay every second, something unprecedented happens. And on this historic day, something did happen. Something explosive. Something nobody could have predicted. Within 5 hours of Coco's interview airing on the Oprah Conversation, the 21-year-old tennis superstar generated over $20 million in value. Part brand deals, part viral growth, part philanthropic momentum. A young athlete breaking the internet? Sure. A tennis icon shifting culture? Absolutely. But $20 million in 5 hours? That stunned even Oprah. Today, we break down what happened, why her words triggered a global chain reaction, and how Coco's Oprah moment became the most powerful media event of the year. The Buildup, a world waiting for Coco. For months, rumors swirled. White heavy checkmark Coco Gauff was doing a major interview. White heavy checkmark Oprah requested it personally. White heavy checkmark it would cover more than tennis. White heavy checkmark it would reveal something transformative. By the time the episode premiered, social media was vibrating with anticipation. The studio glowed warm with soft amber lights. Oprah sat in her signature cream suit. Coco walked in wearing a navy blue jumpsuit, simple but commanding. Oprah opened with a smile. Coco, you've changed the game. Let's talk about how you're changing the world. Little did anyone know, that conversation would soon break it. The moment that started it all. Midway through the interview, Oprah asked a question nobody expected. What's the one lesson you wish every young girl knew? Coco inhaled quietly, eyes softening. Then she said, in a voice steady but emotional, that purpose is bigger than popularity. That peace is bigger than pressure. And that your value doesn't come from a scoreboard. It comes from your soul. The studio went silent. Oprah leaned back, visibly stunned. Social media, it exploded. Within 15 minutes. 3.2 M views on the clip. 1.5 M shares. TikTok duets flooding in. Celebrities reposting her words. Comment threads growing by tens of thousands per minute. And then, suddenly, something wild happened. Coco's words sparked a global movement. The value from your soul, trend takes off. What began as a quote became a wildfire. Hashtag value from your soul. Hashtag Coco on Oprah. Hashtag Gauff Gospel. Hashtag Soul Over Scoreboard. Teachers used it in classrooms. Parents posted videos with their kids. Celebrities recorded emotional reactions. Athletes stitched the quote with stories of burnout and rediscovery. But the biggest shock? Companies across the world jumped on it too. The corporate frenzy. $20 million in 5 hours. Coco didn't even know what was happening in real time. Her phone buzzed nonstop backstage. Her publicist's jaw dropped. Her agent nearly fainted. Because suddenly, the offers rolled in. White heavy checkmark a wellness brand offering $8 million for a global campaign tied to her quote, white heavy checkmark a mental health nonprofit raising $3 million in donations in 2 hours using her clip, white heavy checkmark a luxury sportswear brand proposing a $5 million purpose collection collaboration, white heavy checkmark 2 book publishers bidding mid-7 figures for the Gauff mindset. Manuscript white heavy checkmark, a streaming platform offering $2 million for a docuseries on her mental journey. In 5 hours, the total projected value surpassed $20.40 million. Not theoretical, not inflated, not fantasy numbers. Actual money, actual contracts, actual world impact. And what did Coco say when Oprah asked her about the sudden financial storm? Coco laughed, soft, shy, genuine. Miss Oprah, I didn't come here for money. I came here for meaning. Oprah's reaction goes viral. Oprah stared at Coco for a moment, eyes wide, lips parted. Then she said, "You remind me of someone I used to know me." The audience froze. Social media crashed again. Memes, mashups, commentary. Podcasts instantly analyzing the moment. This wasn't an interview anymore. This was a generational passing of the torch. The backstory Coco revealed. As the episode progressed, Coco opened up about her hidden struggles with burnout, moments where she felt her life wasn't hers, her fear of losing herself in fame. How do you stay grounded when the world wants you airborne? Her emotional journey after her biggest losses. When you lose on a court, people forget you're human off it. Her desire to inspire, not impress. I don't want kids to say, I want to be Coco. I want them to say, I want to be myself. Her vulnerability hit people harder than any headline could. And that was the moment Oprah said, this generation needs your voice as much as your wins. The Oprah effect. Oprah is known for creating moments that shake culture. The Tom Cruise couch moment. The Meghan and Harry interview. You get a car. Her own legendary confessions. But the Coco Gauff moment? It felt different. Fresher. Unexpected. This was Oprah witnessing the birth of a new era. Not revealing a scandal, but amplifying a soul. When Oprah posted, Coco Gauff is the voice this generation prayed for. It hit 12 million likes in one night. No athlete, no teenager, had ever received praise at this magnitude. Behind the scenes, Coco's own shock. After the interview, Coco stepped into the backstage hallway. Her team surrounded her, phones buzzing, assistants panting, her agent waving a stack of contracts. She blinked, overwhelmed. Why is everyone freaking out? She asked. Her manager laughed. Coco, you just broke the internet. Her mom hugged her tight. You always wanted purpose. Now purpose found you. The world reacts. A global shift. By the next morning, White Heavy Checkmark Schools use her interview as teacher material. White Heavy Checkmark mental health professionals shared her quotes. White Heavy Checkmark sports organizations launch so over score. Challenges White Heavy Checkmark talk shows. Analyze her emotional intelligence. White Heavy Checkmark universities asked her to speak at their graduations. White Heavy Checkmark millions of young girls wrote messages thanking her. Coco became more than an athlete. She became a mirror through which people saw their younger selves. A voice for the tired, pressured, overlooked. A symbol of grounded greatness. The answer to the $20 million question. When Oprah finally asked her, Coco, how you feel knowing your words generated $20 million in 5 hours? Coco paused. Then she said, with the quiet wisdom of someone far older than 21, money is a resource. Purpose is a responsibility. If this moment creates change, that's worth more than any number. The audience applauded. Oprah nodded, and the world felt chills. The legacy of the interview. This wasn't about wealth. This wasn't about fame. This was about White Heavy checkmarked the rise of a young woman who didn't fold under pressure. White Heavy checkmark a generation hearing truth from someone their age. White Heavy checkmark mental health. Finally, getting a mainstream hero. White Heavy checkmark an athlete using her platform to heal, not just shine. Coco Gauff didn't chase a moment. The moment chased her, and she rose to meet it. Final thoughts. A star redefined. In 5 hours, Coco didn't just make $20 million worth of impact. She made history. She became a voice of balance in a world obsessed with speed, a champion of authenticity in a culture obsessed with perfection, a global figure who reminded everyone, greatness isn't measured by trophies. It's measured by truth. And when Oprah ended the interview by saying, Coco, your soul is your superpower, the world understood why. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.